Hey guys, how's it going today? Hope you guys are having an awesome day today. Today we are going to start off again with another rocket launch. I just finished crafting this navigation satellite. We will get to automating them eventually. And there goes our rocket. So that is now our third rocket launch. And we will continue to launch them to get our satellite telemetry data. Today, just real fast, I'm going to show a quick time lapse of me doing the copper enriching. Today, we are going to be actually working on this advanced electronics part. The research itself is not finished yet, but we are going to need rare metals for this. And for rare metals, we are going to need, if you mouse over the rare metals, you can see that it takes 2.5 chlorine per mining operation. So we need chlorine in order to mine rare metals. So we are going to work on making some chlorine. But before we get to that, we have over here a cargo rocket silo, cargo landing pad, a space capsule, and we also have unlocked cargo pods, rocket fuel tanks, and then cargo rocket sections. So these are the sections of rocket that you need in order to make a cargo rocket. And obviously, as you can see, it takes a rocket fuel tank and a cargo pod, not to mention low density structures, heat shielding, and rocket control units. So it's very expensive. So I don't think that we're going to automate this just yet, although we could. There's no reason that we couldn't do that, but maybe we will get to that at the end of the episode. But I do want to get some chlorine made so we can do some rare metals mining. So I am going to grab some materials for that, and then I will be right back. Alrighty, so I have a bunch of different materials that I grabbed. The first of which is an electrolysis plant, which is the main thing that we're going to need. So if we come down here, I've also cleared this little area using my new trusty bots. I have 10 construction bots for us to utilize. So we're gonna throw this down over here. Not anywhere super particular, but we do want some space for it. These buildings actually probably can go next to each other. They don't really need to be that far apart. Okay. So the recipe that we're using is this water electrolysis. So we need sand and water to make chlorine and hydrogen. So we're gonna have to go find some rock to crush. But first we can do this. Let's see. We only need one of these. So we're gonna only put it on this side of the machine. And then the other side will be used for insertion of the sand. There we go. And then we are gonna grab our inserters. And let's see, this takes 5 seconds and it's gonna need 10 sand. So let's use some fast inserters just to be safe. And we'll throw our belt down here. Okay, and then the output is gonna be a bit more difficult to handle. So we're gonna do this. And we're just gonna put the pipe on that side for the moment. And then we're gonna just copy paste, because that's way faster than doing all that by hand. And we can pick those up again. Okay, so handling the output. All right, so we're gonna have one tank here for hydrogen and one tank here for chlorine. And we are also going to have this. I always struggle with this particular part, but we're gonna do it anyways. So we need some flare stacks and we have some pumps. So we are gonna use hydrogen and chlorine at different rates. Right now, we're not even gonna be using hydrogen. So we are actually gonna, and there's my flare stack. We are going to hook this up, and we are gonna say when hydrogen is greater than, let's say 24,500, so pretty close to full, then we're gonna start burning it off. But this is gonna be chlorine here. So for now, we're not going to do anything else with the chlorine, because that's the only thing we're gonna be using. But eventually, we're gonna have to have some sort of logic circuit that's like, when we're using chlorine, we're gonna burn off hydrogen if we're not using it as well. And then the same with chlorine is that if we are using this and if we're not using chlorine and we are using hydrogen, then we want to burn off the chlorine. The problem becomes is that you can get into a cycle where you're just making chlorine and burning it off and making hydrogen and burning it off. And we don't want to do that. So we don't have to do that yet, but we will have to do that eventually. And so we can hook everything up. We also then need a crusher, which we can craft really quickly. And then we're going to have to grab stone from somewhere, of course. So it looks like we are going to have to grab stone from right here. So probably can bring it straight down like this. And we can just clear these rocks with the bots. Very nice. So nice to have that. And then we can run up here. Our starting resource patch is now literally entirely drained. So there's nothing left over here, which is kind of cool. Oh wait, I guess there's this tiny bit of copper, but not really worth grabbing. And also this needs to be fixed. There we go. That, this stone line here, I hooked in from our enriching plant down here, so we're no longer just throwing it in a box. So that is nice. Alright, so let's see, we're gonna split this off right here. And this, we're gonna run down. How are we gonna do this? Let's just bring it to the outside. Okay, so we're gonna, once we get done running this down, then we'll just have to crush it, which I guess we can do right here. It's kind of an awkward spot if you ask me. Like we may have wanted other trains coming in here or something, but I don't know, we can throw another train over here if we want. Okay, well I already have 2 loaders, nice. So we're gonna do some loaders, and then we're gonna bring this across. This output is sand, of course. And there we go, we have sand hooked up. And now we just need water, but water will be pretty easy to hook in. Maybe. Let's see. Except now that this crusher is kind of in an awkward spot. I think we can do this actually. There we go. That's water. So that's pretty easy. And then we'll hook that up. Alright, and these things are a little bit loud, but we are now electrolyzing some water. And as you can see, we are getting chlorine and we are getting hydrogen. And of course, we won't start burning this off for a while still. So that works out well. And that's it. That's all we needed to do. So that is water electrolyzation. And so in the near future, we will be adding a train probably coming in over here. Maybe we'll add a couple things in here. A couple tracks. But we'll be grabbing chlorine and shipping it up here because this is where we're going to grab raw metals from. And we're going to need that for, of course, the advanced circuits. Or sorry, processing units. Which we will need for a lot of different things. So we are going to want to get making this pretty quickly here. But now, I think that we can work on crafting these. And at least like putting them down and seeing where we want to put them. Or before we do that, actually, what might be better is working on automating this navigation satellite. So we want to use this navigation satellite and we want to automate it. So I think that that might be better, a better usage of our time here, automating this. So we need advanced circuits, low densities, solar panels, accumulators, solid rocket fuel, gas, and a radar. And if we look at radar, it is electric motors, automation cores, stone bricks, and steel plates. So the navigation satellite is quite expensive. We have all the necessary components for the radars down here. I don't really want to belt it because I think that would be awkward having a super long belt of just radars, especially because they are pretty expensive using 15 steel, and we don't want to just like pump those out. So we may just have to make the electric motors, automation cores, and stone bricks locally. Also, we're ready for some more research here. So I think that what we're going to do is, let's see, we definitely want to increase like some of these rocket reusability and safety things because the parts are super expensive and we want to save as many of them as possible. So I think we may up this and up this, and maybe we'll just do one of each for now. And then an exoskeleton would be nice, but we can't even use it yet. So maybe a power armor. Oh wait, but we're going to be using our jetpack armor. So maybe not this. Let's do the meteor defense installation. There we go. That's good for now. And then we'll save the umbrella. We'll maybe do uranium processing next because we would like to get to nuclear power. So that'll be that, and then actually we can just research nuclear. Nice. Like to see that. Okay, so let's go get working on this navigation satellite. We are only going to need one. So that should not be a huge deal. One building, I mean. Not one satellite, one building. So let's see. We'll be able to grab the necessary components for the most part from right over here. So if we put this building, let's say like right over here, okay. Let's see. So this is going to be our navigation satellite. Honestly, we can just do this and pull from this belt. Is it a little bit hacky? Yeah, but we can do it. So that already is 2 of our ingredients. And then this... Oh, it doesn't need that, just kidding. We will split this off. And so that'll be 3. Okay, and then we need low densities, and then we have to make these, which is going to be a bit of a pain, these 3. But we'll split low densities off and pull them over here. Okay, and then we're going to quickly deal with what the output will be. So this is going to say, with a wire, it's going to say that it's going to be enabled when the navigation satellite is less than 1. So it's only going to be enabled when there aren't any in here. And then this is going to output... Actually, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to output like this. And we'll move this. Okay. So we're going to put a box here. And it's not going to be this inserter. It is going to be this inserter that's going to have the condition. And it's going to be less than 1 on this inserter all the way over here. Okay, so we've got almost everything. But we do need to deal with solar panels, which are not exactly easy to make, and accumulators, which are not too bad to make. So we have batteries here, and we have, actually, we have batteries and iron here. So, I feel like doing this the correct way, but also being lazy, so that's kind of a conundrum. So I think that what we're going to do is we are going to steal this iron belt. And we're going to pull it down right over here. And like right here. Maybe not like that. We're going to split this off. Okay, and then we're going to do this. So we're going to join these together. And we're going to, I don't know, have 2 buildings making accumulators. We don't really need a lot. We'll just start with 1, actually. We don't need anything insane. So this is going to be our accumulators. And this is really hacky, I know. Like, this is definitely not, like, your ideal solution for this. But, at the same time, like, I don't think that there's an amazing solution for this building. Besides using bots to deliver everything. So, we just need something that works for now, and we'll switch it later. Okay, radar is, of course, going to be more difficult, along with solar panels. So solar panels, I think that we have everything that we need on the main bus, except for maybe silicon. I don't think that we have silicon on the main belt. Yeah, we're just throwing it over here for the components right now. So, I think that we're going to have to switch that and put this out on the main belt. So, let's see. This solid fuel is the outermost resource, so we're gonna take that lane, I think. Okay, there we go, very nice. And so we'll be able to grab this here, move these trees, and then I think that this will maybe be, I don't really want to build it on the other side of the belt and then belt over a whole thing of solar panels, but I suppose it isn't the worst thing ever. Because, let's see, this takes glass, silicon, steel. I mean, we have glass, but we don't really have anything else down here that's going to help us out. So I think that we really should just make a solar panel, a little solar panel factory over here. And then we'll just have to ship it over there. It's not ideal, but such is life. So let's see. We're gonna pull this out, I don't know, like all the way over here. And these are gonna make solar panels. And we don't need anything. Do we need this going fast? Yeah, let's just do these. And then we'll do our long-handed inserters. So we need a belt coming in here and a belt coming in here. And one of these is gonna be like half silicon. So, well, let's see. We can do this here, I guess. And I'm out of belt. So I am gonna go grab some more belts, some more buildings, etc. until we have what we need. So I will be right back from that. Okay, so we are back, and as you saw, we had a bit of a power crisis, so had to avert that by adding some more steam turbines and fixing our fuel output. So we might have to even bolster this some more in a bit, but this will at least help us for now. As you can see, the fuel is now backed up, so should be doing okay for the moment on that. And then I grabbed a bunch of belts and a few other things, and I was looking into crafting this thruster suit, which I still would like to do. But to do that, I also need to make a life support facility. So it's going to be a little bit more work than I was hoping for the moment, but In any case, we're going to finish out these solar panels. So we need glass, electronic circuits, and steel still. So this right here can be steel, let's say. Which, oh, and I also bolstered stone, as you saw, because that was desperately needed as well. Okay, so we have steel, which is backed up now. Wow, that feels good. So here's steel, and we can run that across. There we go, so that's steel. And then we need electronic circuits, which we can grab from right here. Alright, that's electronic circuits, and then we'll hook those in up here, I guess. There we go, that's electronic circuits. And the last thing that we need is glass, which we have glass somewhere, I thought. Yeah, it's just all the way down here, we still have to grab it. So we can just continue running that all the way down the belt. We'll have to fix this, because this will have to be a splitter now. There we go. And then we'll underground these again. Alright, and another underground here. And this is like kind of ugly here, so we're gonna underground this, I think. There we go. And another one of these, huh? Alright, we're gonna do this. There we go, just saving some underground belts. Okay. And then right over here, this is gonna like have to come up like right about here-ish. So we'll do this, and we'll bring it up. This may actually be perfect. It is perfect. Okay, so we're gonna need to power this, so let's run a power line all the way across the bus. There we go. And then we're just gonna have to deal with the output. So we will do that here. Alright, so we're gonna run this. This is gonna be a little bit awkward because this is not like a main product. So we're gonna have to like run it, we're gonna run it down like across here, through here, and then like kind of up and around. It's gonna be super ugly, but it is what it is. It's one of those logistics challenges that you kind of have at this point in the game without bots. Yikes. Alright, this is super ugly, but this is how it's gonna have to be, I think. And can we even get through here? No. But we can make it work. Like this. By just doing some belt tricks. Okay. And we'll come through here. And we'll run it down. And is there anything that it can share a belt with right here? Yeah, it can share a belt with these accumulators. So then this can come across and down and join in. Okay, so that's everything except for a radar. And a radar is going to be a right pain in the rear. So, small electric motors, which are gears, copper cables, and iron plates. And then automation cores, which are sticks, gears, and copper plates. And then stone bricks and steel. Good lord. Okay, Well, where are we smelting stone bricks at? I think over, I mean, I know we're doing it over here. Are we doing it anywhere else? We are doing it here. But we're also using all of these stone bricks. And are we doing okay on power? We are, okay. It looks like we're also using all of these stone bricks too. Okay, so maybe that's not the best place to do it. We also have like no stone left on our main belt. Alright, so we either need to... Yeah, so we either need to make this a red belt or add another belt of stone. Probably make this a red belt if we can, which means that we're going to have to automate making red belts because no way I'm handcrafting like 200 red belts. But in the meantime, let's see. How are we going to do this? So we need copper, iron. I mean, am I just gonna do something super ugly here? Probably, yeah. We're about to do something super ugly here. What is this? It's gonna go right here. Okay, so this is gonna make like gears, I guess. And don't we need like sticks for this thing? Yep. So this needs sticks. And we're gonna output like this. Okay. And then we're gonna have one building doing this, one building doing this. Okay. So this is gonna input here and here. This needs copper plates, so yeah, here and here again. Okay. And then, how are we going to do the output of this? I guess like this, right? So we're going to output to a belt over here. And we're going to output this on the near side. This needs copper cable. Shoot. We are in trouble here. We're running out of room. Okay. So this is going to be copper cable here. Okay. What else do we need? So that's the first two. We need steel then to come down somewhere. So how about we put our radar building like right here. And we'll clear these trees. And then we need to bring steel down somehow. So we're gonna just steal it. Steal the steel. We're gonna steal it from we'll just run it down right here. That's fine. Okay. We're running out of undergrounds too. Okay, so this will be steel, I guess. And so now we have steel down here. This is going to be our radar. So we have steel. And let's do another underground here. Okay, so that's everything except for stone bricks, which means that we need stone somehow. Which is also kind of scarce right now. So we're gonna run stone down right here, I guess. Which is a bit awkward, but again, this whole thing is a bit awkward. I really would prefer using bots to do this kind of stuff, and we're out of undergrounds. Can we make any more? I'll make a couple real fast. Let's see. This, and then this is gonna be here. And this is gonna be here. And then we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna steal one of these. We can do it like this. There we go. So this is our stone brick. Alright, and so we're gonna do that. Okay, this is stone brick. This. Actually, we'll make that a fast inserter. And then we just need to hook up this stone. Okay, there we go. And that should be everything for a radar. Which means that when we output this, we're not going to know where to put it. But we're going to do this and then bring it over here. Here, I guess? I don't even know. And of course it doesn't reach. So we're gonna have to bring it down here. And across. And over. Okay, and that, finally, is everything for our satellite. So we've now automated, finally, the Rocket Tech card in total. We're also going to grab some low densities because we are going to make a life support facility, which we don't have enough pipe for, but we'll craft that because we want to make one of these thruster suits, and we need... So check it out. We are now going to start automating rocket launches, and we're pumping these things out. What the frick? And there goes another rocket. Second one of the episode. Okay, and so look at this. We've discovered a new asteroid belt, Calidus asteroid belt. So if we go to the universe, we can... Oh, dang, there's a bunch of stuff that we've discovered that I didn't even realize. So we discovered Mantis, which has a base of oil, and you can see that here. You can see all the different resources that it has here. We have some imersite and some cryonite, and we can view the surface if we want. And it's going to load very slowly. There we go. So you can see some holmonite, and you can see a bunch of oil and all sorts of stuff. So interesting looking place. Probably won't go there, but you know, never know. And if we go back to the Universe Explorer, you can see that there are no biters there. 0%, we like that. And then Calidus asteroid belt, we see beryl, uranium, methane, ice. So this, we might end up going to this asteroid belt because we definitely want beryl and we definitely want methane, ice. So we'll take a look at that later, but I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. We did quite a lot. In the next episode, we will get around probably to building these buildings out and starting to set them up a little bit, and then we will go from there. But thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you guys have an awesome day today.